So when it comes to the government, they're not known for their good ideas. But today, and this is definitely a rare one, I think that the government might have actually done something right. Because the headline says that Brits have been urged to stockpile emergency supplies in case of a national crisis. Which, like I said, that is probably one of the smartest things that I've heard the government say in a very long time. And then later on, we're actually going to do a poll together. Because on the mirror.co.uk here, you can see that they actually do run this as a poll. And we're going to do that together live. But like I said, I really think that they've got this one right. Because we really should be preparing. Like, it doesn't matter if times are good or if times are tough. Stocking up on basic essentials is something that I can really get behind. I mean, anyone who's lived through the last couple of years, anyone can tell you that we don't know what's going to happen. Like, pretty much everything is on the cards. So having a couple of days of essential items, like I said, that is the smart thing to do. Because it says that the new government website will suggest that households make sure that they have a minimum supply of around 3 litres of drinking water per person per day. And it also recommends that people stock up on things like tin food and batteries. And on this website I did actually find a list of items, like a list of stuff that people recommend. And honestly, it's a pretty good list. It's not got everything on there. Like, for example, you might need stuff like an axe. You could probably go with different types of food as well, not just tinned. But that is actually a pretty decent list itself. Which brings us to this poll. It says, will you be stocking up on essential items? Honestly, before we do this, I probably expect this to be around probably 50-50, something like that. But it really could be either way. Because it doesn't actually say how many people have voted yet, and it is only a recent article. So again, it's probably not going to be what I'd hope it to. I'd hope it to be 100% in the yes direction, but I really don't think it's going to be that. And there is also the fact that we do still live in an age where people do still just take the mick out of people for prepping. Like, just having a couple of days of emergency stuff. Like I said, people just take the mick out of you for doing it. Like, just making the smart decision. Potentially a life-saving decision. And all the general public want to do is just ridicule you for doing this. So like I said, it's probably not going to be the 100% that I'm hoping for. So let's have a look. It says, will you be stocking up on essential items? Obviously I'm going to click yes, because, I've got quite a decent pasta collection as it is. So we'll click on yes. Oh, now they want my email. I tell you what, it says submit and see the poll results. Would you reckon it just lets us through without doing the email? If not, I'll just put my Outlook one on. Oh, it worked. 37%. So only 37% of people would stock up. That's awful. Does it say how many people were? No, I don't think it does. It doesn't say how many people were polled. Actually, it says, if you can't see the poll, click here. Well, let's click there. Oh, same question. Just tell me how many people voted. I want to see if it's accurate or not. Come on, verify me. Still no numbers. Awful. But it's not what I'd want. I'd want 100% yes to stocking up. So it's not the result that I wanted. It's not really a surprise, to be fair. Like I said, most of the people... you remember the petrol shortage, for example? I know it only lasted a couple of weeks. But that's a pretty critical item. And people were just ridiculing you for just buying more petrol. Same with the toilet paper crisis as well. I call it a crisis. To be fair, it was a crisis if you don't have it. But when people were stocking up on the toilet paper back in 2020, that's not a stupid thing to do. That is the smart decision. So like I said, when the government are recommending that you actually stock up on items, not only should you be worried about what they want you to stock up for, but like I said, it is the smart and safe decision. And it's not that expensive either. Dried pasta, honestly, it's as cheap as it gets. But then you got to boil it. Honestly, we'd be here all day going down that list of stuff to recommend for preppers. Just get stuff that you want, and I hope it never comes to it. But will you be stocking up on basic essentials? Or do you feel like the government will just look after everyone? And how on earth has Anne Robinson been able to pay 0% in tax? So, thank you for becoming one of the 35,673 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members. And thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.